Hey guys, today's video is a small art supply haul. I went to Blick Materials here in DC a couple weeks ago to pick up some stuff to help me with my brush lettering. I've been practicing it on and off for about 6 to 8 months, but I'm not great. So I wanted to get some supplies that were really going to help me out. I'd started doing my brush lettering with the Pentel Aquash brush pens, which you see here. I had filled one with ink, was using 2 of the fine and large tip with watercolor, but because I'm not trained in art, I don't really have a very fine amount of control with my hand. Having a really flexible nib, a flexible tip on the brush, which you'll see here, it's really flexible. It was really hard for me to control. So I've been watching a lot of lettering videos, and I figured something like the Tombow markers would be better for me to be able to do that fine control. So that's why this whole art supply haul exists. Also, I picked up a couple erasers, one for broad erasing, one for more fine erasing, because doing lettering and stuff, I may, lettering that will be taking up the whole page, filling up the page, trying to fit everything in, nice like block lettering, stuff like that. I'll be sketching it out in pencil first. So I wanted to get some good erasers and not rely on the erasers that come with pencils. Another thing I picked up while I was there was a jelly roll pen. Because I watch a lot of art videos, a lot of hand lettering videos, a lot of card making videos. I see these all the time, like everybody has them. So I just kind of got one to see what the fuss was about. They write really smooth. They don't bleed through a paper. They might be good for journaling or making embellishments on your journaling or your card making. I see why people use them. The one I picked up was like a glittery one. Previously, I had been using the Uniball pens. I got one in black, one in white for lettering envelopes. Those are super smooth, really great. So I'll probably be using the Jelly Roll in addition. I also got some Micron pens. I picked up a .01, which is very fine. I think it's the finest tip Micron that's out there. Very thin, as you can see here, which will come in handy, I think, for different types of hand lettering. I also picked up a .05 or 0.5 millimeter, and that's the 08 micron. It's just crazy that they can get the pen tips that thin. And I picked up the Micron Brush Pen, mainly because I saw people using them in lettering videos. I don't know that I'm going to use it a whole lot right now because it's a thin pen, pretty fine or pretty flexible tip. As you can see, I wasn't really able to give much. There's not much of a difference between thick and thin with what I'm writing here, but I will be trying it later. But the real reason I went to the art supply store was to get these Tombow dual tip markers. Are they called dual tip markers or dual end markers? Whatever they're called. They have 2 ends. One is a marker brush nib, and the other is a firm fine tip nib. I've been using these for about a week, 2 weeks, and I really like them. There's a huge difference in how much control I have with creating thick and thin writing letter forms. The letter forms look much smoother than they do when I use the Pentel Aquash brush, because I tend to go slowly to make sure my letter forms are as they should be, so they look kind of wobbly sometimes. They still look that way with the Tombow markers. What I wrote here is not that great of an example. I'll actually stick in a screenshot of some of my practice sheets. But yeah, it was a good buy. I'm really glad I bought them. So yeah, that was my small art haul at Blick Materials. So if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys later when I put up another video about God knows what. Probably vinyl. Yeah, vinyl.